Redfall is probably the worst game I ever played. It wasn't the Borderlands meets Far Cry crossover episode I hoped for. This is thrilling. To be fair, that's not asking for a lot. I don't know if you guys played the last few Far Cries, but they're questionable at best. That's not fair. Far Cry 5 I did enjoy. Far Cry 6, not so much.
Get into that fort any way you can. You'll find the uranium in the armory.
The uranium?
What? You didn't fucking tell me I was stealing uranium.
You'll find the uranium in the armory.
Yet they missed the most important aspect of those games. Both those games, their main thing is around a compelling antagonist. Redfall thought they could make a game without a compelling antagonist. I know her name is like the Black Sun, self-proclaimed vampire god, by the way. No, it's epic, right? Smash. Graphically, the game looks good. It does. I think that's also the problem too, is that they maybe put too much effort in making the world nice and making it asset packed. Nobody gives a fuck about all the barrels and cops you have in your fucking scene. I can guarantee you, if it's a bare room with maybe a chair or two, half the players won't notice. Half the players play games with the attention of momentum. Like, that's what they want. They want momentum throughout the whole time. They're not gonna stop and look around at your chairs or at your world. That precisely. It has to look good, but not everything has to look great. Things that I thought have to look great, so like a boss room, it seems they gave no time, but then so many buildings, towns and subdivisions and coffee shop, pianos, stuff like that. It's all unnecessary. It just doesn't make sense. Cause tonight will be the night that I'll fall for you. Every fucking toilet in the game works. Showers work, sinks work. You know what matters is not fucking getting 30 to 40 FPS on a 2070. Missions that aren't the same. One thing that does speak volumes is that when I finally beat the game, I couldn't really tell that I beat the game. If you told me I had more missions to do, I would have believed you.
You brought back the light. Those monsters are dead now. Dead or running. Thank you.
Is this the end? I just completed the game yesterday, and most of the story eludes me. I know it's about some corrupt doctors trying to live forever, and by doing so, they become vampires. Yup, logical, right?
My dear, don't you trust us? We have your best interests at heart.
She really is that stupid.
This guy that's chasing me in the final boss isn't actually supposed to be there. He's not part of the final boss. He's actually just a world boss that comes down. There's a meter mechanic. The more you kill the cultist or vampire, you fill up the meter. And once it gets to the very tippity top, this man comes down and inflicts revenge upon you. The combat in this game is kiting. All you do is kite. There's nothing else. What the fuck is that thing now? Oh my god. There's no other form of combat. It's not like Metro where there's a little bit of tactical inspired gunplay. There's no real gunplay. It's the equivalent of playing Hunter on World of Warcraft. You run, stop, shoot. To do guns right, it has to be like a somewhat realistic damage model. Having like an HP pool on enemies is, especially on a gun-based game, it doesn't feel nice. And I'm pretty sure they were targeting this as like a sim of sorts. No, shut! I forget their wording, but sim was in their wording. I don't want to look at this game ever again. 2 out of 10. Don't recommend. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more content.